Yo, what up, what up, what up, what up? It's Sunday morning. I'm headed to my MCAT class because I missed my class on Wednesday. Well, I didn't miss it. It actually got canceled, but I also missed it because of my graduation. This might be a bit of a slow vlog, bit of a easygoing one because like it's just going to class and back. I had a pretty good weekend. It's just like a lot of positive thoughts, a lot of post grad feelings. It was good. I'm having my coffee. Boom. I love coffee so much. I think I'm low key addicted because like I get a headache if I don't drink coffee, and I'm trying to cut down my caffeine. Like in a day I'd drink like 2 or 3 cups, which is like almost nothing compared to what some people drink. I know some people that drink like 4 to 6 to like I don't even know, a lot of coffee in a day, but I drink 3 to 4 cups, and I know that's still pretty bad. So I'm trying to limit it to one. I'm also trying to implement some money saving tactics from today. Usually, if I go to like school or something, I'll buy lunch or something like that. I took a lunch because there's something I'm trying to work towards, and that requires finances. So I don't want I want it to be also my finances, so I'm trying to like save up money. So yeah, that's the dealio. So today's gonna be a slow day. It's gonna be a nice sunny Sunday. Hey, look at that. It's a sunny Sunday. Really, it's outside. It's beautiful. Um, yeah, so stay tuned. Cool. Peace out. Yo, what's up? Okay, so I thought I'd try something a bit different on today's vlog because I won't lie, I don't have a lot of vlogging stuff because I was just so busy throughout the whole day. But I thought, I do a lot of reading, I do a lot of watching of shows, I do a lot of using of technology, and I also like providing my opinion on stuff. So I thought, why not whenever I have a bit of a slow day, I review some stuff. I don't know, help some people out to make some like choices and stuff like that. So today I thought I would review some books because I love reading. So yeah, here we go. For today's review segment, let's go with that. I thought I'd review The Queen of the Tearling, or I think it's Cheerling. So I don't know how many people know about this book. It's a really, really good book. I actually read it a couple of years ago. I think I read it in 2015. So it's been quite a while, but like it's still like one of those books that have been like memorable. I still remember, so that's why I thought I'd go with this first. It's in a series. It so far it has 2 books. I don't know if there's another one in their series. There might be. I haven't really checked, to be quite honest. And I won't lie. Okay, so the first one was really good, really great, especially if you like fantasy. The second one, I started and I left it halfway, but I have a reason why. So I thought I'd start with the first one. So The Queen of the Tearling, it's a really good book. It's by Erica Johnson. I love it. I love reading like fantasy books that are especially about like women empowerment and women coming into power, that are written by female authors. It is my favorite pastime. If it's a fantasy book, if it's a female protagonist, and if it's a female author, it's like a definite like a read for me. I'm not buying it as a different story, but it's a definite read. Also, pro tip or something you should know about me: I don't like buy all my books. I'm a bit too cheap to do that. All of these books are from Chapters gift cards. Like legit, I tell anybody that I know, if they say, "Oh, should I get you something? Should I get you blah blah blah?" Yo, just give me a Chapters gift card. I will be in heaven. I don't even care. So anyways, Queen of the Tearling. It's a fantasy book about like a young girl that needs to come into power, and basically that's it. Like she like some like there's an evil. It's like, you know, the typical fantasy. The evil queen is in power, and then this young girl was in a hideaway, and then how does she find her way to the seat of being queen? I won't give too much of the plot away. But yeah, this is it. It's got a bit of like a YA type feeling to it, even though it was in the fiction section. Like, it was in the adult fiction section. Not actually, was it? I don't remember, but I know like it is young adult-esque. So if you like that stuff, but it's not like totally young adult where, like, you know, the typical YA trope. It's a dystopian world. There's a group of teenagers and they need to go fight till their deaths, and of course there's a love triangle. There's always a love triangle. So it's not one of those. I there might be a love triangle in this, come to think of it, but it's not like dystopian and there's fighting and stuff like that. It's actually like, think Game of Thrones mixed in with like a slight touch of Harry Potter, mixed in with, like, you know, some other, like, you know, general fantasy stuff that you like. What I really liked about this book was that it's very Tolkien-esque, or like J.R.R. Tolkien, where it's like it's got really, really good descriptions of like the settings and stuff like that. I really like reading about like the surroundings. It helps me paint a good mental image of like what exactly I'm reading. So the author does a really good job of that. I will say though, my only complaint with this book was it was a bit slow to start. Like, just to get through the first few chapters was like, it took me a day. It took me a few days, like, and usually I can like eat a book. Like, I could get through a book like in no time. That's what happened to me with the second one. It was even slower, more slow to start. So like that is that. If you really like action like from the get-go, then maybe steer clear. But I find that that's the thing with most fantasy books, where the first like 5-6 chapters, they're very slow. It's very like describing who's in power and who's like, you know, who should be in power, stuff like that. A lot of description of the surrounding placing, and of course there's the typical, I think this one has it too. Oh no, I thought there was a map. There's always a map. Is there a map? Oh, see, there's a map. Of course, like fantasy, always a map. But it despite all of, like, you know, the slow start, once the action starts, it's like you eat it. Like, you can go through the book like in no time. And with this one, and actually they took a really cool twist with the author took a really cool twist with the series, where like hopefully I won't give too much of it away, if I did, spoiler alert. But basically, like, she mixed kind of fantasy and real world, and kind of created like two realities, kind of. It's really cool. So definitely check it out if you like a bit of fantasy mixed with a bit of like sci-fi-esque type stuff. It's like, you know what it's like? It's a bit like Doctor Who. So like, you know, going to a different dimension, stuff like that. I don't know if she does that in the first book, but she does that in the second one. So that's really cool. I will say though, it is a bit confusing. So like, you really have to understand what she's doing, the whole, like, you know, transitioning from one realm or one kind of like time frame to another. So I didn't really understand it at first. I was just like, why am I suddenly in, like, you know, freaking like 1995 or something like that. But like, yeah, you have to really understand what's happening. Yeah, see, there's a review here. Addictive and enjoyable adventure. Tyr is just as easy to get sucked into as Westeros or Hogwarts or Panem. And Panem, I don't really know. Okay, maybe I'm a bit biased, but like it is like Westeros type stuff, where it's just like you want to be there, but like not really. Like, you want to experience Westeros, but you don't want to experience the politics of it. So that's kind of like this book. So yeah, if you read the Squire series by Tamora Pierce, and like, yo, if you know what that is, like, comment below. I need to know that more than like one other person has read those series. But if you like the Squire series from Tamora Pierce, definitely check out that book, because it's got a lot of that like kind of girl, kind of like, you know, girl power type stuff. And like, yeah. So far, like, it's a really good book. If you like fantasy, definitely check it out. Although, yeah, it's a bit slow to start. So like, that there's your warning. So yeah, that's my book review. I don't know if that was like a review, but I'm gonna end the vlog here. It's like basically a really like 2-segment vlog, but it's just how it goes, fam. Sometimes it's how it goes. I just want to keep making like videos and like, you know, just try and express myself because it's fun, you know? Anyways, if you like what you see, subscribe and like and comment and share and check out my social media links down below. You should check out my Instagram, yo. It's got some like pretty cool stuff. I'm just saying. Also, I'm really trying to get to like 200 subscribers, man. I stuck at 188. Tell me something, okay? 1 second before you go. How do people with locked profiles, okay? I go on their profile, it's private, okay? Yes, I creep people's profiles on Instagram sometimes and I don't follow them. Everybody does it. Just don't say anything, everybody does it. Anyways, how do people's profiles that are still private get like 200, 230, freaking like, you know, 300 followers? How? Tell me how. You can't see their pictures. My pictures are like wide open in the public because like, you know, I'm trying to get my photography out there. But no, I'm stuck at 188. Wow, this is some first world problems type stuff right now. Okay, cool. Check out my Instagram and all that cool stuff. And yeah, I will see you in the next one. Cool. Bye.